Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, nerdlings of all ages, Miramar is done and dusted and consigned to history in tonight's Gamefraym EU Cup. My name is Joris. We move on to the lush green pastures of Erangel now for the final 3 games of the day. We have an 11 o'clock to a 5 o'clock plane path, almost perfectly bisecting this map. Most teams are going to be happy with where they need to go. Yasnaya still within a long shoot distance, so that's not going to be too much of a problem. Milta Power probably out of reach for some of the teams. South Georgia Pole and North Georgia Pole, I think, are going to be a little bit of a squeeze, but teams should be able to get there. Primorsk out of the question. Milta, little bit of a long shoot, but otherwise okay. This is as close to a neutral plane path as you're going to get. Things look nice and chill today on our first game on Erangel. Now, 2 different teams going North George. That's going to be particularly interesting. We've got Ukent. And we've also got the Gatekeepers. Doesn't look like either team are going to back down. Ukent going to go a little bit further south, perhaps, but otherwise that's it. Schwoof is going for the buggy. Should be able to successfully move it and knock down a barrier or move around. Struggling to get away. Affy and one other are shooting, but this vehicle could prove critical later on. They managed to do it. Let's take a look at... Oh, hello. Novo. We've got Bitfix going up against Mutiny in Novo as well. Big contest there. Picking up everything except the AK there is Lil Orphan, but there we go. We've got him. Ranuya is going to go down first. Spots a member of Mutiny inside that house. You get to return frag onto Ape as well. Gets the finish. You has no helmet, remember? They're simply stuck on the balcony waiting right now. Granuya, actually. Not getting finished at the moment. Oh. You isn't moving back in. A little bit of a tense stand-up. Oh my god! Novo is smack bang in the middle of the circle. These guys are going to have to move quick. These guys are going to have to move quick. And to be fair, they are moving quick. Oh me, oh my. Volkos moving in now. Oh my god, that's amazing. BTM chooses to came up there. No, it didn't quite buy him enough time. Probably shouldn't have cooked the grenade. If he didn't cook the grenade, he would have bought that extra 5 seconds. And that would have allowed him the time needed to med. But unfortunately, mistiming that a little bit. Bitfix Gaming with 2 kills, but down to 2 as well. Both teams sustaining heavy losses. Initially, Mutiny. Exactly the same situation, just a 2v2 trade. They're still very split. They're very undergeared. And they're very much in the middle of a rather unfun situation for them. Sunny is looking for a compound. Slighton for free kills. Gonna go ahead and take this call. Oh no, right here! Oh god, and Slighton, after getting so many hits onto Sunny, undone by the delightful chain link fence here. And Sunny is in fact gonna be able to take that kill, and with it, they're gonna be able to get this compound as well. Big early rotate for Ukent. Oop. Sty, I'm very sorry I started to observe literally as you smashed the hell out of that vehicle. Is that Symphonize? What on earth are you doing up here, mate? Symphonize has got a lot of work to do to rejoin his team right now. A lot of work. Fenotto and Smashy, thank you very much for the subs, mate. I really appreciate it. It's also September, so all of you can get discounts on subscriptions throughout the month of September. Hit !September in chat for more information about that. We're back on board Uncut Jewelry, who have impressed so far in these games. Were arguably in a prime position at one point in the previous game, but the moment slipped by them. They ended up coming top 3 still. Not where they would have wanted, but a decent haul of points nonetheless. Possibly gatekeeping the bridge now. Third team potentially coming into play. I don't really think anyone's going to be moving towards Fluffy Bunny anytime soon, but Nodes have got the crossroads position. Is Fluffy Bunny hiding the vehicle, or is he actually moving there? No. Okay. He's going to be staying around. Not good news for the two teams rotating out of Novo. But of course, thanks to the circle, they can stay there right now. The gatekeepers moving through South George. No one really shooting at them at the moment, so they're going to feel relatively safe. No real contests from GB. Happy to live and let live for the time being. They've got a long way to go after all. In towards Milta and the bridge, Kim Rogers, who have impressed today so far, could potentially be playing gatekeeping on the north side of the bridge. We'll wait and see what they choose to do. SKS and AK on Gappy. Things are reasonably chill, I think, so far. Them. No real reason for them to move too much further south. This circle, by the way, is there's a reasonable chance that the middle of Circle 2 ends up somewhere where the circle can still come back on the North Island. So it's not guaranteed this is a military island finish yet, by any stretch of the imagination. Bentham are playing the boat game. They've spotted a boat along the coast there. Quite far, though. I don't think that fishing boat is pilotable, unfortunately. Yeah, they're going to have to run quite far along the beach, and the danger for them is that someone from Utkent actually spots them. Now, if they get spotted, they're basically naked on the beach here, so it is worth checking out. It's only the two members, though. It's Sty and Symphonize. They're right there in the distance. Like little lemmings. Oh, they will have heard the motorbike. Yes, they know that someone's there. They're just gonna have to go for it at this point. I think they're gonna get it as well. Swimming to a boat as well, the rest of Utkent. And they're just moving straight in. Symphonize and Sty have got other plans, so this means that the boat is going to get taken. It's going to be fine. Playwell are going to the east side, wrapping around and over, and possibly coming up in the south here. Big, big rotation, and big risk as well. You don't want to beach the boat. My recommendation is not to beach the boat in case you have to get back in and you go back to the mainland. Let's see if they do it. Yeah, look at this. They're not beaching the boat. Absolutely the right call from Playwell there. Playing very smart and waiting to see if they're going to need to go back. Very, very well played. We have some boat-on-boat action here, unusually. Oh, no! Bentham have their boat blown up. They got spotted. Oh, and we're playing dynamite fishing right now, lads. Oh dear, oh dear. This is not going to be that fun. They're getting shot at from elsewhere as well. Oh, and it looks like they're drowning. They're denying the points. Ventum eliminated. Absolutely nowhere for them to go. Completely understandable. Now they go back to pick up their teammates. Ventum. Unlucky. We've now confirmed it's a Millie Island circle, though. A hard southern shift. Could have gone either way, but there's absolutely no ambiguity now. And therefore, Playwell are going to be happy that they landed their boat where they are. Observatory, by the way, a position that I love on circles like this, taken from Nodes right now. Nodes doing an excellent job. Kim Rogers are maybe asking themselves, can we actually contest the observatory? But there are people up here already. Nick! How did you do that, Nick? Lothar managing to get the drive-by as well. And Nirax is going to take Gappies out. There's Lothar going towards Nick. He's trying to get the finish there. The thing is, though, Nick is on top. Oh, great grenade as well. He's trying to smoke to get up the stairs to finish and get the point. 100% Lothar's play right now. And Nirax knows it. Nick just trying to stay as visible as possible. Only 2 smokes, unfortunately. For Nirax. No more frag grenades to pop down there. I'm surprised they're not rushing down. Fluffy Bunny. That's because Fluffy Bunny's nowhere close. That makes a lot of sense. But Nick's going to bleed out, unfortunately, while they're waiting for that. He moves away. You trying to get Smash? He is trying to get Smash. And Nick's life is going to be forfeit as a result. Nirax simply can't get to him in time. God, I hate it when that happens. Where else have we got a little bit of a fighting? Oh my, look at this. Allen Oil very, very far out in the circle at the moment. This is phase 2, so it's doing a reasonable chunk of damage. 1 damage per second. They're going to want to get in before this closes and be properly on Sosnovka Island. The problem is the gatekeepers are genuinely in a position to gatekeep right now. Oh, and I think that's exactly what they're going to do. Although, Ave Mill is outside the next blue location at the moment. Be a little careful. Kim Rogers now properly getting smashed up by Node. And unfortunately, too many angles once Fluffy Bunny was here. It was actually Playwell that were looking at them from behind as well. Fluffy Bunny now needs to think of a way out. That's Kim Rogers out early in game number 3. Phase 3. Massive Eastern shift. And suddenly, these Novo teams, by the way, that went down to 2v2 so early. So early. Mutiny with 3 kills and 1 player left. Oh, they're going to be so happy with this, as are Bitfix Gaming. There's still 14 teams left alive. It could be for naught, but not having to rotate when you lose members early is useful. Definitely useful there. So they're just going to be chilling out in and around Novo. Floey is going to be chilling and getting a lot of damage done to him at the moment. Only got 3 first aids. The gatekeepers. This can't possibly be worth their while. Not when phase 3 comes a-knocking. Yeah, they're going to move further in. So, at the end of all of that, Nodes have got Observatory. In my opinion, the best place in the circle right now. Doing an absolutely phenomenal job. Framecoin Farmers, they've only lost Triquo. Everyone else is still in. This compound's a pretty decent one. I'm not sure they meant to block off that entrance with the UAZ, but why not? Some interestingly creative parking there. I'm not sure I'd allow them to park outside the house. N71 are oh no! North 71 are drowning to deny the points from GB. Glansbygda absolutely had their number off the shores of Novo. And North 71 take an early exit here in game number 3. Always rough when you have to move to another island. The rotation becomes all important. Blasty Boy now with 3 kills. Are getting perilously close in the bunker. Flash grenades coming out from the gatekeepers, but I don't think Snooski wants anything to do with that. Too much risk associated with running into that bunker. Rudy also quite close to this, but I think because of the undulating terrain, he's not going to be seen by Spoof. However, moving towards Blasty Boy provides its own challenge for Uncut Jewelry. Fairly confident he'll be hearing these footsteps approaching. Question then becomes, what does he do? Rudy opting not to go in, just staying on the outskirts. As long as he's not seen by the guys above, he seems to be pretty happy. Circle finally moving away. Properly inland. Observatory still completely fine. And look at this. Sunny Clayzilla and Zhang Liwan. Absolutely beautiful position. They're not going to have to move until at least phase 6 now. And that buys them a lot of time. Potentially some positions as well. Dino and Holt going at it. Dino almost wins flawlessly in that fight, just taking the tiniest bit of damage. That could have actually been from Frederica or Ninja as well. So holding out the top side of the circle. All 4 members of Alan Oil are alive. They've also got 3 kills to their name, so having a pretty solid start to Erangel. They're on the edge in the northwest. Gets an initial headshot, does Flowey onto Ninja. Reminding them they're just peeking the windows and holding it, not safe. Who else is moving on by? Ooh, BMTZ. I think solo. Yeah, has been solo for a while. Moves past Playwell. Who don't appear to be that interested in what he's got to do at the moment. The issue is he's going to be moving into this horrible full team of 4. And Ukjent Mix will absolutely have him for breakfast if he gets close to them. That's got to be a big concern. Oh no, here he comes. Here he comes. There are the sprays. Gets a hit. 17 damage. He now moves further in. Oh, he moves further in straight into the waiting clutches of the gatekeepers. And that is going to be that. Unfortunately, Bitfix go down elsewhere on the map, but Mutiny... Wow! Overkill, guys. Calm down. They get eliminated as well. Flowey and the gang have 2 down. That's Fenotto and Flowey down inside this compound. Unpronounceable needs to do something pretty spectacular. Frederica goes down. And Ninja's in here as well. He does manage to do it. 1 IQ eliminated. And the last member of Alan Oil. Unpronounceable. That's what chat told me to call them, so that's what I'm calling them. I am, the community has told me that this is what their name is. Flowey being left to get res by Fenotto in case someone else is coming in. Allowing Niivla, oh god, I hope I got that right, to fight if someone else pops by, but it won't be necessary. Dino's holding out the northwestern edge of the circle, and they're actually going to be quite safe right now. They're doing all right. We're into our top 10 teams now, 18 minutes into game number 3. Big moves coming in. Tikko and Glansbigda pushing up against Playwell. 1 down. That's Adel gone. It's Samu and TW further into the circle that they have to deal with now. But they've also got UKJ very close to them, and Sty is literally on them. This is not good. Sty gets 1. Is Sty going to get 2? No! Tikko manages to get the knock. However, they get eliminated by the blue. Is Sty going to be able to get into circle in time? He is. And Symphonize should be able to get the res. Whoa, only just. That's the reason why playing Edge can be such a horrible, horrible thing to do. 1 mistake or an opponent with 1 lucky shot, and suddenly it means you don't even get revived. Rudy still playing a sneaky snake game for Uncut Jewelry. 0 kills, 1 player left. Can you blame them? 3 kills trying to gatekeep them here. 13 seconds left, and he has to get all the way up here. This is not good for him. 3 kills actually should be able to prevent him from getting too far. And unfortunately, the chain link fence isn't going to save you there, is it? He's on the far side of the circle as well. Only got a couple of seconds until he catches up. Meanwhile, everyone else pretty chilled out. It looks like these teams are getting close together, but don't forget the summit of Observatory is very, very far away. We're mainly still looking at the frame coin farmers. Only the one kill, but what a beautiful position in the center of the circle right now. There is no reason for them to exit this compound and go anywhere else. Sunny just changing weapons. You can get a couple of edge knocks with an M24. That's useful. They bleed out in the blue. You get the point anyway. Might as well go for a one-hit knockout. Wow. Ave Mill being very adventurous there. You can see team coming in now. Ukjin mix. They've got the high ground advantage, but will potentially be out in the blue. They have to finish this fight quickly. Oh, it might not work. If people like Sanderheim spots him really soon. But with the SLR, a headshot is going to be able to get the opening frag. So important for Ukjin right now. Snooski and Avemil close by. And actually, Rudy could end up playing spoiler, coming in behind them. They need to do something. He has to get onto the next ridge. Kisa spotting someone from a different fight and going for it as well. Why not? Damage is damage, I suppose, but it's these guys in front of you have to watch at. I should point out, by the way, that Kisa has no frag grenades right now. If he did, that would absolutely be brutal. More fire coming down. The Gatekeeper's still struggling to hold that position as Ukjin get closer. The closer they get, the better the odds for them as well. Next circle means that both teams will have to move, but right now that's not important. Just trying to get out of the smokes. Forget whether they have to move or not. Oh dear. Snooski spotted on the left side of the smoke. And Avemil sneaking in to get a second hit. Rudy comes in with the third party and gets Sanderheim down. They're actually helping each other right now. I think Kisa's okay with that. Problem is Playwell's up there as well, and suddenly Kisa is the last surviving member. This wasn't part of the deal. Oh, and Rudy's stealing more of those kills as well. Look at that. Gets one knock, gets a kill as well. That's an extra point for Uncut Jewelry. We'll be able to get some placement points out of it as well if they wait much longer. Is this 4 solo players now on the southern edge of the circle? I think it is. No, I beg your pardon. The Gatekeepers are still too strong. Snooski and Ave trying to stop Kisa from coming in. 1.5 minutes till that happens. Kisa down. Rudy down in very quick succession. 4 kills down to 2. And now Rubzi is being hunted. Oh, Snooski, did he actually see him in the grass there? I don't know. But they're moving in to play well now. Oh my. And that is an absolute slaughter. They knew they were coming. They had better defilade. That's the Gatekeepers eliminated at the hands of Playwell. Next zone still continuing to center in on the compound that Framecoin farmers are in. They've been praying to the circle gods. Not been praying to Dino, though. Dome, then a body shot, takes down Zhang. Clayzilla might need a smoke to get there safely, but the rest should be forthcoming. Blasty Boy continuing to be nice and sneaky on the west side of the circle as well. Uh-oh, here come the frags. That's Zhang going down. Dino managing to get that kill. Blasty Boy very happy to stay out of action at the moment, but he is right on the edge here. Not too much that he can do. It also means, by the way, that he has to find a way to get to the other side of the road. I don't know how he's going to be able to do that. Doing that without being seen is going to be difficult at best. And he might actually come across Rubesy as well. Unfortunately, it's not looking good. In the meantime, Allen Oil. They've decided that now's the time to push further in. Actually using the region outside the wall to their advantage here. Not wanting to get close enough so that a single spray can take someone out and also finish. Even if they get downed here, they should be in a resable position. So that's sort of the strategy here, and I really like their use of this kind of terrain. I think it's great. Flowy and Fenotto getting very close to Rubesy now. And Blasty Boy opting to open fire. This could be dangerous. This might play into the hands of Rubesy. It does play into the hands of Rubesy. And now, complete information from Flowy and Co. Allen Oil at least know where the two solos are. Unfortunately, Fenotto is going to have to fall for that information to become useful to them. 8 kills and 3 players still alive. Rubesy actually still up as well. Into our top 4 at the moment. Flowy does know someone is there or thereabouts. Rubesy's inside circle, remember, doesn't technically have to peek this ridge if they don't want to. Playwell also, having a very aggressive game earlier on, now just chilling out and waiting for everyone else to fight it out. Guess they don't know how many full teams are technically left, so I don't really blame them. And if Flowy didn't know where Rubesy was before, he certainly does now. Phase 8. Western Donut. No one really has to move. Not terribly exciting yet. Framecoin must be going, why is nobody pushing us right now? We're expecting the push. We're trying to hold a single building. We're staying very close to each other. Not really getting it, though. Playwell have spotted where they're at. Oh, very dangerous Molotov as well, right in the door frame. And Rubesy can actually rotate further south and maybe be a thorn in the side of Playwell. That could be a thing. Very quiet at this point. A lot of the fighting happened earlier. 45 seconds till this circle closes. And actually, the dot in the middle of phase 9 is more or less going to be on the fence, which is interesting. That makes me think Allen Oil, for taking this position earlier, they're going to have more flexibility, more options open to them. We've got Dino, we've got Flo, we've got Unpronounceable. Still up, still alive. The only team with 3 left, actually. It's a 3v2v2v1 right now. No one really wants to move. Thing is, no one has to. We're going to have to let the game in the circle dictate some of that pacing for us, I think. Ten seconds left to go. This is phase 8, ladies and gentlemen. So that's phase 9. Now moving in to this side of the fence. You can almost just prone by the fence and say, what are you going to do? Lots of smokes, in my opinion, premature. Could have waited another 60 seconds before doing that. I genuinely think so. We've got Playwell. We've got the Chess Club. We've got Framecoin Farmers. Who's gonna blink first? Lots of smokes out everywhere. Really leveling the playing field here in terms of visibility. Framecoin and Playwell are actually going to be fighting each other first. Dino smells an opportunity as a result. That's Playwell gone. Flowy helping out with that. Dino hungry. Here's the footsteps, other side of the smoke. Goes, hang on a second, there's someone still here. That's Playzilla. Unpronounceable is down. And out. Dino's gonna have to get creative. Smokes out for Playzilla. Final two. That's the spray that knocks him. He's gonna get finished as well, but Sunny gets the trade onto Floey, and now this is a 1v1. Frame Coin Farmers with 5 kills. Alan Oil with 10. Dino knows where he is on the other side of the fence. Sunny briefly goes into the blue. Underarm flash grenade. It won't be quite fast enough. And Alan Oil, ladies and gentlemen, takes first place with 11 kills. Our first Erangel map here. We'll finish with victory for them. They've been impressing all day. They've been threatening to be there or thereabouts in the top 3. And now they've only gone ahead and won it. 11 kill chicken dinner. Well played to all of our teams.